Hey guys, hey, very good morning and welcome back to another daily market outlook. It is Monday today and we're kicking it off with Euro USD. So the markets haven't been that interesting in my personal opinion. We're still consolidating here on EU, just inside of this overall range. So when we have this kind of rangy price action, what I preferably like to do is draw in my range trading tool. So what we want to be doing is we want to be looking at the overall 75 and the 25% mark, because these are likely areas of support and resistance. So then go in towards the 15-minute time frame, and what you'll see from here is that pretty much at the 25% mark down below over here we have a level of support, and at that 75% mark over there we have an area of resistance. So wouldn't be surprised if we just continue to chop around until we break out of this area of consolidation. For the rest, I'm not really interested in trading this at all. All that pretty much happened was what we explained on Friday, where we came in towards this area of supply and price got suppressed in towards the downside. So keep an eye on the 15. I mean, for the rest, not that much that I'm really looking at, to be honest. Just keep an eye on the 15 and see what happens at these lows. Overall, just again, an area of consolidation. So not really my main pair that I'm focusing on for the rest of today. Looking here at the daily, obviously there is still room for it to pull up higher. But on the other hand, we also have the potential to start pushing down in towards this area of demand. So yeah, let's just wait and see what happens. What I want to do is either, if we want to look for longs, wait for a breakout on the 4-hour above this high and then start trading the overall trend upwards. Otherwise, just wait for this area of demand down below over here to get hit. And once we hit that area of demand, we could look for a potential long. Now, going in towards the dollar index at the moment has also been consolidating. As we can see pretty much on Friday, what happened was, again, remember we broke above this high over here, and then after that we tapped back down in towards this area of demand, and from there we reacted back up. However, just keep in mind, obviously we are reacting to supply and demand, but overall the market is still consolidating inside of this range over here. So let's just wait also on the dollar. I would like to see one more push down in towards this area of demand, but if we do start breaking the highs, then obviously we will be looking for a continuation on the daily time frame up in towards, let's say, 107.348 or even 108 approximately up above over here. Going in towards AUD USD. So AUD USD here on the 4-hour, and I still have some drawings on because again, it's not the most interesting pair as of yet. Very similar to Euro USD. So on the 4-hour, again, we're just moving sideways. Overall, what happened is that we moved in towards the extreme, pretty much in towards supply or resistance, whatever you want to call it, and are now pushing back in towards the downside. I mean, again, not a very interesting pair in my personal opinion. I'll be waiting. We've grabbed the liquidity again beneath this low for the second time. So kind of more like a liquidity swipe. So now let's see, can we break above this fractal high over here? If we do, then I'll be looking for a long from the demand that is then created over here. But that will most likely only happen tomorrow whatsoever. So I'm going to be waiting for that. For the rest, not really interested in trading this unless we break the low of this bearish candle over here. Then I might be looking for a short to kind of form this descending pattern. And then I'll target this overall swing low. So that's what I'm going to be looking at on Aussie dollar. Moving on in towards pound dollar. So pound dollar did in fact see kind of like a stronger move in towards the downside. Let me just turn that off for you. So it did actually move in towards the downside, went for that liquidity low, which I was talking about on Friday. So that's the liquidity resting beneath this low over here. So after that low gets taken out, obviously we do kind of expect a reaction. At the moment, the overall order flow and overall supply zone that we should be focusing on is this area over here. So this now holds my main focus on the daily as an area of daily supply. So what I would like to see is kind of a reaction back and then a further downside continuation. So let's keep an eye on that going in towards the 4-hour. There's not much as well. What I would like to see again, just come back up in towards supply, and then from there we'll see if we get a change of character. Because at the moment this is your change of character low, this is a change of character high. Let's see something like this, and then like this again, and then we'll look for shorts from this area of supply. But on the other side, there's a lot of liquidity being built up above these equal highs with fresh supply right above it. So we could also push up higher So again, just wait to see if we get bearish confirmation once we tap in towards that supply. If not, you could just continue to hold a long up in towards this area of supply over here. So yeah, that's very simply said. Pound dollar going in towards NZDUSD, Kiwi dollar. So Kiwi dollar as well, very similar to Euro dollar. I mean, overall just reacting to this area of supply over here. So supply is still holding here on the 4-hour time frame. As long as it does, we should see further downside. This is the fractal low. Let's see if this supply is strong enough for price to push down, break the fractal low, and then we'll look for a short from supply. So that is what I'll be looking for on NZDUSD to see if this is a valid area of supply today, and if it is able to break this fractal low, providing us with a shorting opportunity, and then kind of forming, let's say, this overall descending channel pattern one more time before then, for example, moving up higher. So maybe one more short in there. For the rest, I mean, we tapped in towards this daily area of demand over here. So yeah, let's see if we are now able to push up higher in towards this area of fresh supply on the daily. So that's NZDUSD going in towards the last pair, which is gold. So gold is just still chopping up slightly, but becoming a little bit more consolidative and losing its power. As we can see, it's a little bit stuck now over here. But again, it's very similar to Euro dollar. It's just consolidating, guys. So overall, 75% mark is acting as resistance level and 25% mark is acting as a support level. So definitely going to be looking for a long very, very soon on gold to trade it back up towards that 75% mark, going towards the 15. And then what you'll see is that over here, for example, we have an area of demand. So this area of demand over here, then you go back to the right, you see we tapped that area of demand. So now just simply wait for a 15-minute change in character. So boom, boom, boom. This is what I'll be doing for the rest of today. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. A little bit of a slow day so far, but let's, and also a slow week last week, but let's see today if we get anything interesting. Keep you posted on Discord and we'll speak soon. Thanks.